And that is what we, in the Upper East, we say Mahama can do. As easy as that, because we have a president who is a record setter, and I have to also go in that direction. His Excellency Dramani John Mahama, you are welcome to our region. This is the Nara region, the region that is identified by Nara. Mr. President, we have loved you for many years. We have always voted for your party, and we have voted for you. But this time, what we did was that we gave you 100%. We would want you to take note of this. That shows how much we love you. And I can't people say, Obi Dowa, don't it be? His Excellency, in the Upper East region, it is known by the records that we are one of the poorest regions. But that is an irony. It is the situation of the Upper East region, that you can say that Yetikasu Ensu accommodate. Vegetatively, we have all manner of vegetation. And so I'm not going to spend too much time on that. The Upper East falls on what we call the Nangodi Gold Belt. And so the Upper East is full of gold wherever you go to. Mr. President, but we are suffering. The Mineral Commission tells us that that is not the only mineral we have, but that we have other minerals, many of them, all that we needed to be self-sufficient is policy. This policy, you have come, and we know that you will lead it. We have seen your start, Mr. President. You have started very well. We saw your state, your message on the state, and we also saw what your finance minister did. Mr. President, you have dazed your opponents and Ghanaians in general. After the budget, what we all knew was a simple statement. Tax, betting tax. Before election, every small boy, every young man who was betting knew what betting tax was. And every politician was talking about the same betting tax. And all said they will abolish it. But Mr. President, when you were saying it, we thought it was one of the political talks. But Mr. President, after the budget was read, we realized that everything we thought was political, it came to pass. And that is the reason we are dazed, and now a simple statement as betting tax, you now need to read thesis upon thesis to know what it is, because you have surprised Ghanaians. In diplomacy, excuse me, let me drink for that. Yeah. In diplomacy, we have seen what you have done. In Nigeria, we saw you express that wisdom that our bishop said, the wisdom of Solomon, that you use establish a relationship to relate Ghana and Nigeria. And I believe it is one of the reasons why we are still not in Dumso, but having power. We also saw you on your inauguration day. We saw how you marshaled and assembled foreign heads of state, many, and all of them were excited. Mr. President, you are welcome. You are welcome, and I just want to, okay. And we have a few developmental needs that we want to give to you. And we know you can do it. And that is why we, in the Upper East, we say Mahama can do. Our road, from Tamale to Bolga, the trunk road, I don't know if you came out the road, but it's a very bad road. You come from Accra with a plane, 1 hour flight, but you take 4 to 5 hours to reach Bolga. It's a terrible issue. From Bolga to Paga, the Bolga-Paga road is equally bad. And the worst of it all is Bolga-Boku, terrible. And work on it has stalled. Mr. President, you are the builder, the nation builder. We know that you will do that for us. Mr. President, Bonga Tindana has already said it. And that should tell you that that is on the heart of every Upper East people, in all our heart, that the region is supposed to have an airport. That having an airport in the region is overdue, Mr. President. This is a very old region, Mr. President. We want to be able to fly from Accra to Bolga. We want to be able to fly from Kumasi to Bolga. Mr. President, I have a group. There's a very big group. They call themselves Al-Amkukum. And I happen to be a patron. They have told me that today they are at the side of the airport, cleaning, and they would want me to negotiate with you, to just bring the presence of your charisma to them and just wave them. If there is a way to do that, Mr. President, I would invite you to the airport side where some people are already working. Mr. President, there is this I have labeled as 24-hour economy, employment, and industries. And the number one is the Palago multipurpose dam. The Palago multipurpose dam is a very important dam. And it's very surprising that some people got the opportunity to accomplish it. And lost the opportunity. Maybe because of misappropriation of the funding. But you shouldn't miss this opportunity. Let it be added to your great records that you have made already. We in the Upper East, if that is the only thing you will do for us, we will add you to our great president, that is President Nkrumah, and a champion who brought great development to us. Mr. President, the multipurpose dam, by its name, when you finish it, we will produce rice and produce maize here, tomatoes, onions, and we will export. We will finally be a exporter, and we will not need to ask other people to bring to us. We would have our electricity, power to power our industries, and it will prevent this annual flooding that we always have in this region. When we think about rain, we are happy, we are excited that rains are coming and we are about to farm. But when we also, in the next moment, remember that the rains are coming with a flood that will destroy our property, destroy life, destroy livestock, we become very sad. If you solve that problem, Bahari Dam will not destroy us again. Mr. President, this is what we have. We have many things, but the manner in which this sun is raining upon us, we will shorten it and we will follow you up to negotiate. Face to face is always better. Thank you.
Thank you.